Welcome to Leomatic channel.
All right. It is officially monster truck review time. And we have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of these babies for you. These are all the actual vehicle monster trucks in our monster truck collection. They're all the Monster Minis, the 1/64th or 1/64, however you prefer to say it. Size scale trucks. And you can see we have quite a collection for you here today, including some family connections. So, without further ado, let's get to the review.
So Gravedigger with Sonuvadigger.
Oh.
So let's take a look at the sun.
All right.
As you can see, he has the next look. He looks like he has all the monster trucks.
Yeah. Oh, really? Wow. Cool. So we're going to check that out and find out what is actually that graphic is when we get to the close-up. I got to say, Gravedigger has been one of my favorite monster trucks for a long time. And so I'm really excited to see what they did with that. I think it's part of the same team. But
it looks like Dark Energon. Right?
Yeah. They go all out on the graphics. And I think that one is called an Edge Glow, actually. That sort of purple coloring to the cage. So I'm really excited.
He kind of looks like Dark Energon.
Yeah, it does.
Kind of looks like he went to Cybertron.
He might have. Cybertron, yes. Maybe so. So I'm really excited to see the graphics close up, and we'll show you what those look like here in the close-up part of the show.
On the top, looks like he has a wrapped-up mask inside him. Rolls pretty well. Now, the actual Gravedigger himself is different graphics. This one is in a cool graphics. Looks like this engine's part of a Jeep or some sort.
Yeah. It looks like they're both kind of similar as far as what body style, and maybe Sonuvadigger is a newer style from the old Gravedigger, the old classic. So we'll take a look at that when we get a little bit closer into it, but. They're different trucks, so there's gonna be some differences between them.
Next up is Zombie.
The zombie truck.
Now it looks like a real zombie has real cracks in his head. There's part of a brain in his head. Ew. Brains. And then it has a zombie face with all the scars and stuff.
Yeah, they went pretty all out on that one.
Zombie tongue. Real deal truck.
Yeah, they got some texture and stuff to it and everything.
Looks like on a gray looks like a moon gray or something. And next up is... You never know what I'm going to choose. It's Aftershock.
Oh, what a surprise. I didn't know you were going to choose that.
Now you can. It's the same as him. Now you can do it like him. You can take this off.
Yeah.
Looking at the real thing, looks the same. Let's get this guy too.
Okay.
You can do the same connection. You can take this off.
Okay, so Leo's going to show you how to swap truck bodies for the different frames. So he's putting Predator on Aftershock's frame and putting Aftershock on Predator's frame. So that is kind of a cool little switching thing that you could do with these guys. So in this case, he's now given Aftershock chrome rims, and he's given Prowler those yellow rims.
And now... Predator, give him silver rims. Give him this. It looks like a totally new thing, but on these wheels, what are these called?
Rims?
Okay, so on the wheel rims of Aftershock, kind of looks like Frankenstein rims.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Now we can switch them back where they were. One of those power trackers can't take the roofs off. So take these back to their normal frames.
Yeah, you just gotta line them up carefully there. You can see they just snap in. They only go one way, so probably won't be too much confusion getting those together.
You can also just put the claw on.
Okay, put Predator's claw back on. Awesome.
Putting his back on is the same.
Yep, you just gotta line up the cab and then you're good.
This I just used in a bathtub for a morning bath.
Yeah, that's one actual good thing with these minis. This does not apply to the Rev Dreads, but only to the minis. These things are actually fantastic bathtub toys. They're really, really good in the bath. So you can take them in there without having to worry about any water damage or anything else.
Now you can see that you can just put them on. They're a little bit wet.
Yeah, that's okay. You wouldn't want to do that with the Rev Treads, but anything else, you're probably more than good to go.
Now you can see.
Okay, there he is, Aftershock with, what is that? We'll get a close-up of that. I think that's missiles. Okay, missiles.
Next up, you might know it not. But I choose.
Oh, Air Force Afterburner.
And you can take this and do something.
This is the only one of this type we have. This was out a number of years ago, probably 4, 5, maybe 6 years ago. It's called a Deluxe jumper. And the idea was you could jump it and then it would spring and then jump the truck into the air. But we've never successfully been able to do that, especially.
Why?
I don't know. I think that one might be a design flaw. I'm not quite sure what happened with that, but you can do that. It has the scissoring mechanism on it, and you can lock it into place and have a super high up in the air cab if you want to as well. And I'll show you that too, and then when we get to the close-ups. But anyway, that's kind of the idea there. It just kind of pops up and does that business.
Okay, move him back to his brother Aftershock. His name is Afterburner.
Yep. He was the Air Force monster truck.
And next up, higher education.
Yes, higher education. The cool bus.
The school bus, you mean.
Yes.
So higher education.
The cool bus.
Actually, the school bus, you mean.
Oh, yeah. Right. School bus.
Now, as you can see, it has the Monster Jam logo and the Team Hot Wheels symbol. This is probably one of them if they needed to go to school before they can drive these.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That's maybe what this monster truck is used for them to go to Team Hot Wheels school.
That'd be cool.
To learn how to drive these.
Are you kidding? I would love to go to school in a monster truck bus. That'd be so cool.
And as you can see, it has the Frankenstein rims again.
Oh, yeah, there they are. Those yellow rims.
And as you can see, this guy's like a whole Frankenstein with the yellow on the top.
Yeah.
You can see there's screws right here.
Oh, really?
Like the real monster truck has.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And the windows look like... And this may be part of where you can... Maybe you can pretend like this opens. And maybe you can pretend like people ride in this monster truck for free.
Oh, yeah. That'd be cool. I'd love to ride in that monster truck for free any day.
Yeah, and, you know, these axles... And you can see, you can do this. The monster truck dance!
Oh yes, the monster truck dance.
You can do it with all of the many monster trucks that have these wheels, but not this one.
Yeah, no, Afterburner you can't do that with. Rev Treads you can't do it with either because all the axles are locked in place.
Only you can do this.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Now, have the King Krunch.
King Krunch.
He's a pickup too, and you can see that. You can see with these pickups, they are actually pickups. Now, as you can see, you can take Aftershock's missile off. Look, they all have the same backs except this one's white. All of the other ones that are pickups have all of these.
Yeah, the little roll cage thing. That's to protect the frame when if it rolls over. Structural frame stuff.
Now you can see that. You can see they have the purple rims. Rolls pretty well. Rolls like rolling things should.
Yes, it's important that rolling things roll like rolling things should.
Now you can see it has a little thing, but it doesn't have the Chevy symbol.
Yeah, I don't know what that one's built on. That could be a Ford, could be a Dodge. Monster trucks are so heavily modified that it almost doesn't matter what they are.
So, no, it doesn't matter what they're made from, what company they're made from.
Yeah.
Either if they're made from Chevy, Dodge,
or Ford.
Or Ford.
Yeah, they're so heavily modified it doesn't really make any difference.
Now, as you can see, also rolling things should.
Yeah, that was
that was a good one.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a really cool coloration on
that. You can do this.
Yeah, you can slam it into other trucks. Monster trucks do that. They slam into other stuff.
You can smash these like hammers.
Whoa, hammer trucks.
Or that might break the axles.
Yeah. You get too crazy with the hammers and then it starts breaking those. These are not able to be recovered most of the time either. If you break them, they're pretty much broken.
They might go into your broken toy collection.
Yep, they would.
And you can't open these parts of the pickups.
Yeah, tailgates don't come down on those, but they don't come down on real monster trucks either.
Why?
Because they're not really monster trucks aren't really used for hauling anything. They're kind of sport trucks. They're just for competitions.
Either champions or stuff, and you can see it has a little crown.
Oh yeah.
Looks really chromed out with these graphics. You can see on here it has kind of the medal, and it has the star, and I don't know what this is. And
we'll check it out.
And,
yeah, we'll get you guys a closer look when we get to the close-up part.
And you can see it has the flame sword on the sides of the tailgates.
Yeah, these have a lot more intensive graphics than the animal ones.
Okay, no. You may know. This one has a bent tire, so I need to fix it.
Yeah, you can just... Sometimes the tires will come off the rims a little bit, but you can always just pop those back on. They're pretty resilient, the tires.
And, you can only roll like that if the tire goes like that. Almost all of these can do it, except for Afterburner. You can't do it. You can also do this. Now, these are the Avenger brothers. So, as you can see on this Avenger brother, as the different things with the flames. The flames look really cool.
Yeah, they're awesome.
And the flames on the hood. You can see flames on the side. And it doesn't have the Monster Jam symbol. Yep, it has a Monster Jam symbol right here.
Oh yeah, very cool.
Almost on both sides of the back. And this is almost a car. That is the Monster Jam symbol. Rolls like rolling things should.
I think they probably all roll like rolling things should.
And you can see this rolling mat is really, really up, showing on the camera.
Yeah, it's pretty useful, huh?
Yeah. And next up we have this one. And it looks like a human skull. Now you can see it has the same flames. These flames are on the sides from the here on this hood. It doesn't have very much things on the hood.
No, that's a custom paint job on that one.
And you can see right here it has the Monster Jam symbols. Team Hot Wheels Monster Jam. You can see these flames right here have a little thing that's called flames. And this part kind of got ripped off.
Oh, we'll check that out.
And you can see on the back of here, there's not much things. This has stripes right here. Same thing, has a back trunk,
Yeah, those are cars. Those are built on cars rather than actual trucks. Most of the monster trucks are built on trucks. That one's actually built on a car frame.
Okay.
And of course you have the bus too, so that's
here,
not a truck
and
either.
now we have Derailed.
And we have a train.
And he has a train frame. He's built with a train frame. And you can see he has the exhaust pipe. It's like a train should.
Yeah.
Rolls like rolling things should. Now it just has this and now it just has these wipers that wipe snow. Like if it was snowing on the tracks, it'll have these to clear the snow off the track so they will go.
Yeah, it's a front skirt, but you know what they used to call that?
What?
Cow catcher. They call that part the cow catcher.
So the cow catcher, if it was snowing in the train, the track would be completely covered with snow, and so they used to have these cow catchers to get the snow off the track so they would go get something.
Yeah, because Cookie Monster couldn't eat all the snow all the time, right?
Yeah, cookies. That's what he eats. And you can see on the side logos it says Derailed.
Yeah.
And you can see it has a metal screwing. I don't know if you can see that or not.
We'll do a close up of that, and they'll be able to see it for sure.
And red, looks like it has the little windows for the driver to see, but I can't see right here.
Yeah, I don't know if that's an actual monster truck or not, because that would be kind of hard to drive that one. We'll take a look at that and see what we think. But that was the same thing with Nitro Hornet, although I think they eventually made that one.
Nitro Hornet, you can see it has the wings, but you can't see the driver's seat.
Yeah.
But on this one, you can see the driver's seat.
Yeah, El Toro Loco is one that spends a lot of time out there. Monster Reek has the same problem, actually. It'd be pretty hard to see out the windows on that one.
What Monster Reek?
Oh, I mean on Mega Rex.
Kind of hard to see.
Yep.
But Captain Krunch, you cannot see.
Yeah, he looks pretty good.
No, moving on is Gravedigger.
Oh yeah, you saved the best for last.
And look what it says. What does this say, kids?
That says Gravedigger, and it looks like 4-time champion.
So this one is Gravedigger. And it says, kids, 4-time champion.
Awesome.
Okay, so which one?
You pick. Okay, we're going to start with Gravedigger this time. Now, this is one of the oldest trucks we have, actually. And you can see, oh, look at that. Look at that. Oh, man. Awesome, awesome imagery. It's
looks like graveyard.
In fact, I recommend buying this in either 124 or 116.
It kind of looks like graveyard on the graphics.
Yeah, it does.
It looks like a zombie giant.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's really spooky, but these graphics are intense. They're awesome. I would definitely recommend buying this in a larger size just so you can see the scaled up graphics if you're a fan at all of monster trucks. And he's got the green iridescent flames on it. More spookiness there. It's just the back of this. And it's almost like a hall or a hearse or something like this in the back of it. I love that part. This is just an awesome vehicle. And you can see Bad to the Bone, 4-time Monster Jam champion. And yeah, the green spectral flames. Very awesome. Definitely one of our all-time favorites.
And we can play the hide game where the cars try to hide And the monster trucks always try to crush them when they're going to hide.
Yeah. So this is one that certainly their popularity is not only with us, of course. That's one of the probably the best loved monster trucks ever. And of course, then we get into this. We get into Sonuvadigger. And Sonuvadigger, just take a look at this. There's a whole bunch of cars, or monster trucks rather, in the graveyard. And I'm guessing where they're going with that is...
It's broken.
Yeah, trucks that have been defeated over the years by either Gravedigger or Sonuvadigger. And not enough detail on this particular truck to pick out which ones they are. But I'm guessing that information is
and in the front of it, in the engine grill, it looks like a Jeep.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, for sure. And it's got spooky blue lights, too, that look like eyes.
It kind of looks like Energon.
Yeah, oh yeah, yeah.
Dark Energon.
Yeah, so that what Leo's talking about is this sort of blue translucent here, which looks similar in cast in the right light to the purple Dark Energon from the Transformers Prime series when Megatron took it upon himself. And there you can actually kind of see the bandana that he's got is that same shade of purple for the Dark Energon. And there's the Sonuvadigger here with the ethereal blue flames, and this is awesome. I like this one a lot too. It's not quite as classic as the regular Gravedigger, but it's great. This is a good one too. Another good one, a solid updating for the next generation of diggers. And here we have Derailed. So what I was talking about before during mentioning in Leo's reviews, there's no possible way to drive this thing that requires steering. If it was a train, great. You don't really need to see that. Or I guess you probably need to see it, but it's not quite as important probably as a monster truck is. And you can see it's fairly basic. This is conceptually really, really cool. But I don't know if this is actually
the
a monster truck
window is folded in so the driver can't see.
Yeah, they would have a very difficult time. Here we have the whistle. Here we have the sort of exhaust port. And overall, this is a really cool looking truck, though. I like this one. This is as a concept is pretty neat. Oh, and yeah, let's take both the Gravediggers. Yeah, both the Avengers. Here we go. Okay. Yeah, it's my Kitty Wampa. So the green is the classic Avenger, and let's see. Here we got the skull on there, some flames. AvengerRacing.com. You can see Lucas Oil. Basically, what you have here is a car with a whole bunch of sponsors on the side of it. Monster Jam, the back here. I think one of the cool things with this is that Avenger was a car in an area largely dominated for years with Bigfoot and some of the other guys by trucks. So that was the green, the classic green. Now this one is a 2012 Las Vegas World Championship repaint. You can see it carries a lot of the stylings of a classic 57 Chevy, which is what this is modeled on. There we have a slot machine on the front of it. Okay, so the fabulous Las Vegas sign, that iconic sign, it shows up on here for the finals, Monster Jam, Hot Wheels, all that stuff. And on the back is I actually like this repaint better than I like the green one by a lot. I think this is awesome. This color of red is just gorgeous. Look at that. Just beautiful, spectacular.
And the flames.
Yeah, and they repainted the flames as well too, so they actually look more like flames. Skull's a little bit bigger than on the other car. Yeah, this is just awesome. Just an awesome car. A little bit of paint is scratched off on the side of it. We've had this one for a long time too. We bought this one when it first came out. So this one and Gravedigger and Shark Reek are the oldest trucks that we have. Well played with. And you can see this one's actually held up really, really well. All right, what else we got? Oh, Aftershock. Yeah, let's see Aftershocks. So Aftershock got this for the Battle Slammers. And basically all you're doing is hooking it onto the bottom of this thing, pushing up, and there you go. And it's on. Leo thinks this is missiles. I'll go with missiles. And we've got, again,
a missile launcher.
Missile launcher, yep. We've got some transparent plastic. The grill shape of this is obviously Ford. but you can see there's, not quite sure, it's like a netting of some type, or, oh, it's a seismic map, that's what that is. So this one apparently is intended to be some sort of earthquake type truck, and it looks okay. It's an okay looking truck, nothing wrong with that. Part of the Battle Slimer series.
Has it.
Oh, do they? Okay. And here we have King Krunch. I love these colors. You know, hopefully you can see that. This nice purple color to this. And you can see graphics on this are intense. You can see there is the gigantic sword here. And we have sort of a chest motif here in his shield on the front. There's the crown Leo was telling you about. Sword again. So kind of a medieval thing. Here's what I was talking about with the tires. When they get like this, you can just pull them out and they'll mostly straighten themselves out pretty well. You have to be very careful when you're doing this though, because these rims will bend pretty easily. You can bend it back into shape though, so that part you'll be okay on. This one, just to show you this Battle Slimers, this is kind of a cool idea, because you can take this Battle Slimer, this is Aftershock, but you can put it on any one of these monster trucks, including ones that are not in the Battle Slimer series. So yeah, really good looking truck. I love this purple. This purple is great, and I have never seen this truck compete, and I hope if it does, it has that same purple, because that is awesome. Okay, who's next? Oh, Afterburner. Afterburner is another one we've had for a while. So you can see the other ones are rubber wheels. These are plastic. This feels like a cheaper toy, but it has held up remarkably well. And of course, it's the Air Force Afterburner truck. Referring, of course, to the jets. So basically, you would do this to pop out the scissoring mechanism. And if you want to, there's yet a little tab there. You can push that down, push on this tab on the roof to lock that into place. And there you go. And you can have a super on stilts type vehicle if you want to. I think it looks kind of goofy, so I don't like to do that. But and to do that, you normally just pop that up. I slide it up with my thumb just to make sure. The idea with these, the Deluxe jumpers, was to be able to drop them and cause them to spring. And as you can see, this guy has clearly no intention of doing that. Color's okay, but like I said, it looks just a little bit cheaper, and it definitely does not have a cool tactile sensation of, for instance, Zombie. Now, Zombie has got these cool rubber wheels, nice silver. You can see this is just plastic.
It looks like Zombie, and it looks like real Zombie.
Here we have gray plastic. Here we have some nice chromed out plastic. So, definitely looks better.
Looks like a zombie face and cracked up head and scarred up face.
Zombie, so you can see here, this has got a lot of actual texture to it. They did a really cool job. The broken brain, the broken head, the brain showing through. Mangled teeth. This isn't a super scary zombie, but it is like the front of it looks kind of silly, but then when you look at it from an aerial view where you can see the entire face and head, they did a really cool job with this. It's still really cartoonish, but I like it. I think it's a cool looking truck. But the texture is just, there must have been a ton of fiberglass work that went into this to achieve this effect. Look, it carries down into the windshield. Hopefully you can see that. And it carries over into the actual, they molded over the window lines here. This is just spectacular work. Just a tremendous job. So this is awesome. This is one of the most detailed and intricate of the entire Monster Truck lines. So if this mirrors the truck at all, great job, guys. Just fantastic. Last and not least, we have Higher Education, the largest of the Monster Minis. And you can see there is some sponsor stickers here. District of Higher Education. That's pretty cool. Emergency exit there. You can see the front. It is Cool Bus.
Cool Bus.
Cool Bus. And over here we have some more of this, and here's the back where it's Cool Bus again. Other than that, here's the rivets. So we've all seen these, right? The rivets putting the body panels together on a school bus.
And then another Frankenstein wheels.
Yeah, it keeps those as well. So that's all intact there as well. So not a lot of detail other than that, but that part is very, very cool. And there you guys have it. There is our vehicle section of the Monster Truck collection. So as always, we thank you for joining us, and hopefully you had a good time.
Like and subscribe. Bye.
Afterburner would like you to like and subscribe. And so would the rest of these trucks, I'm sure. I know we certainly would. Thanks for coming by, and we'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.